Hello everybody and welcome to this video where I, the Harbinger, will play a game of Wingspan Oceania. Oceania just came out. It's the second expansion for the board game Wingspan. Wingspan is one of my favorite games, board games of all time, and yeah, let's just get to it. So the goal of Wingspan is to play birds in habitats and get points. This is a Steam adaptation of the board game. Yeah, I really enjoy playing this game. So let's look at our opening hand. So the Kremako wants you to trade one type of food to get nectars. It's pretty situational. The short-toed treekeeper wants us to discard eggs to play another birds. That's great if you want to have a heavy forest game. European roller, never played. The wood stork, it's worth a lot of points and gives you new bonus cards. And the Vrybel lets you keep one of the bonus cards other players or you have discarded earlier. So I think that since I'm not really too big on either of these birds, I might want to go both wood stork, Vrybel, and something else. Let's see what's in the bird tray. There's the ruff. That's pretty neat. It is worth a lot of points if you get to tuck 3 cards in over 4 rounds. That basically makes it a 14-pointer. So yeah, but we also need enough food to play them. So I think I'm going to do the short-toed treekeeper. It's really expensive though. No, let's try to pick up the hawkfinch and keeping the wood stork and the Vrybel, and we will pick food for the stork, and the Vrybel will be a late game pick. Now, birds with colors in their name, birds that eat grains. Neither of those are actually popping out to me. I believe photographers is easier to actually pull off than the bird feeder, just because you need so many birds to get the 7 points. So I'm taking the photographer. Now we need to pick up a single bird, at least a single bird with brown powers. So I'm looking at the hawkfinch, since it can help us get more food by getting to the second column and get more food from its ability. So yeah, it's great to have as the first bird played. So I'm going to do that. And if you can pick up the ref too, that will also be great, but it's not a priority, I think. And no, it's no longer a possibility. Yeah. So let's pick up food to play the wood stork. We can do a nectar, because you always want to pick nectar if you can, since they are worth more points at the end of the game. And let's try, yeah, we got the free grain, nice. Birds paying off. Now I really like to look at what birds are available in the bird tray at all times. For example, the Greater Roadrunner is a pretty neat card. It's worth 7 points, and it has sometimes an additional point generation, and it will help us to get up to the second column to activate for 2 eggs rather than 1. But it's not important enough to pick up before we get to the second column. So let's do this first. I think we have time to play another bird after this, so we don't have to spend the nectar yet. I rather want to spend the grain, as we can get free grains from the hawkfinch. Let's see. These aren't that great either. I'm taking verticulturalist because it's easier to get 4 birds to need something than to have 6 correct nests. I mean, it is easier to get the 6 correct nests because there are more cards available for them, but it's less slots spent on those birds for the viticulturalist. So that's why I'm picking it. Well, the spoonbill is also a neat card. There aren't really much brown power cards in the bird tray this game, but I don't mind. The hooded warbler is also a 7-pointer for 2 food, but it's a little bit early to be playing blank cards. The bonus card ones are nice since you know what you have to work towards, and the spoonbill also fits with photographer. So, but the next one, I'm not picking black net still. It's a bit weak, and I guess the Grey Teal is a tucker. Yeah, and it has room for plenty of eggs. It's something, and it's grey. Yeah, I guess I can play the Grey Teal, and I guess it will help me compete for the round end goal. Okay, fine. We really wanted to have something to sacrifice to this. We should pick up food, since then, laying one egg is really bad, but picking up food first can make it worth it. We want fish, and we want wheats, so it doesn't really matter since we're resetting bird feeder anyway. So let's just take the 2 fish. And we got the grains. Nice. So then we need to lay eggs. We are also discarding another food. We are discarding fish to lay 2 eggs on the wooden stork. And then we are playing the Grey Teal, because then we are competing for the brown power round end. Yes. So instead of getting partial second and getting 0 points, we are now getting 2 points from the round end goal. So yeah, that's very much worth it.
Grey Teal. During drought, these birds may travel great distances to find water.
Interesting. Now, the scissor-tailed flycatcher is a great bird. You don't usually, I don't need to activate it as much, but I really like it's an 8-pointer for free, and we can play it here to get up to the second tier of actions. I also really like the trumpeter swan, since it's a 9-pointer. So yeah, I'm just going to pick those 2 and be happy about that. And then we are looking at 3 from the deck, and if one of them is waterbird, we can keep it and either tuck it or keep it. Goldfinch. Let's see. We play a bird at the end of the game. We pay its normal food and egg cost. So yeah, this is basically in between turns, so we could play this one right now and get access to the column it reveals for us, and we could play like the trumpetess one or the rival at the completely end of the game. So yeah, it's nice. I'll keep it. You only want to play these birds when you have birds that have actual payout of that doesn't have a payout regarding to when you play them. Like blank birds are great to play at the end of the game. Also like the ash-topped flycatcher, if you have a lot of birds that can get 3 eggs and you don't need a tempo of playing it during the game, you always have the most knowledge about when you need how many eggs you can get at the end of the game. So we want to play the goldfinch and we want to play the flycatcher, so let's take more food. 3 nectar is pretty cool, so let's do that. No, we want to take this one, since then other people won't get nectar. Haha! So let's do the flycatcher first. Yeah, we need to play with nectar. Now the question is, do we want to play the goldfinch and the roseate spoonbill this turn, or do we just want to wait about that? There is no benefit from playing either of these cards earlier than activating habitats, except that we are getting higher up. The roseate spoonbill will allow us to know which cards we actually want. 10 food? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we're probably playing one more bird this turn, since we already have the egg. So we can assume that's going to be the spoonbill. So let's take 1 nectar and vertebrae, and we should be good. No free grains. Still hoarding that food. Weird. But fine. We will manage still. Let's see. Do we take even more food? Yeah. Then we can translate 2 nectar into bonuses later. So let's play the spoonbill so we can know what our next bonus card is. And yeah, we pretty much have a good take on the round end goal. That's the last egg we have. Matching trio of player of nests and predator cards. Just because predator cards are much easier to pick up and they're at 2 points each, I'm going to go with Falconer, because this is too much hassle to only get a single point or a 3-pointer. But they're a neat challenge if you are starting the game with them and you have all 26 turns left. Then they are very cool to try to optimize, but when you are already half done with all your actions, it really loses out. So do we take food to make sure we stay ahead of green, or do we lay eggs? I think we know we want more food across the game anyway, so yeah let's just take the food. We need at least 1 fish, and we probably want 1 rat, as we want predator cards. And yeah, let's take the grain, and maybe some people will be stupid and take the nectar and lose it over the end turn. At least give them the possibility. Now let's see. Sacred Kingfisher is a predator, but it's a 0-point predator, so I'm not really too keen on it, since it has marginal time left to contribute to anything useful. The bronze cowbird, however, is actually really cool, since it will lay me lots of eggs over the entire game. And yeah, it's a 5-pointer that might be worth 3 or 4 more points. So yeah, that's a really good pickup. So I'm gonna take that one, and a golden eagle. Nice. 8-pointer, predator, has a lot of food costs, so we can pay a lot of nectar for it. Nice. Really great card. And we want the puffin. No. But then we can't place the ribel. I think I rather want the ribel than the puffin, just because the ribel gives much more options of picking cards. Yeah, so let's tuck it. Also, it's a point if we just tuck the puffin now. Right, we need to, as fast as possible, play these eggs. Let's not place them in these nests, as the cowbird wants to do that. And yeah, let's give everybody food to discourage them from taking nectar. So let's do the cowbird. Yes, and thank you. Now, sets of 3 eggs. We have enough for this, we have enough for that. We want more food for the golden eagle. So let's go ahead and grab that. Here are 2 nectar for it. Nice. And nope. Okay, that's fine. We want to play the eagle in the grasslands, since there's a goal for that. And since we want to activate the 4th, we want to activate it for more eggs anyway. So let's do this. And let's play it. And spend these eggs. Now, if we lay 1 egg in the forest and 2 eggs in the wetlands, we win this round goal, which is a 6-pointer rather than sharing 4 points with green. So I'm really high on that. I do have enough food to play both the Trumpeter Swan and the Ribel. I don't need the Goldfinch, so I'm going to sacrifice the Goldfinch to gain that 3rd egg. And it's eaten, and yeah, everybody gets a worm. The hornbill is a pretty cool bird. It costs 3 berries, so it could have helped us with the viticulture if we had actually gotten any other. Oh, we have one. Ooh. Which one is that? Yeah, we have the scissor-tailed flycatcher. So this would actually help us get to the 3 points from viticulturist, which is makes it a 10-pointer. In addition, it can discard all eggs from a bird with a nest box nest and tuck twice that many cards. So if you discard 6 eggs, you basically gain 12 cards, so it's a net 6 more points. So it could be a really nice bomb, but yeah. Let's see. We have 2 actions planned already. We want to play the Trumpeter's one and we want to play the Rival. So that leaves us 3 turns to pick up the Hornbill, to take enough food to play it, and to be lucky enough to play it. But we can also, I guess we can also play whatever else we pick up if we can't take the Hornbill. I think the correct choice is to play these first as no, I want the Hornbill. Yeah, it's a 10 pointer for free. Yeah, I want the Hornbill. Of course, the Bunting is also a pretty neat card. It lets us it can be played in the grasslands, and it's only worth 2 points less than the Hornbill. Yeah, I'm keeping both, and I'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah, you are tucked. So let's see. We can take 2 nectar, so let's do that. So we have great options. We should have played a bird, but now we can't get that free egg. That's sad. Let's play the Trumpeter's one first. We are okay with spending the vertebrae, and we are spending 2 eggs. No, thank you. Let's play the Rival, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have at least played 5 birds that eat grain, so if anything, and I can play the Buntings, if anything, I can at least get one of the cards I threw away earlier. We are not spending nectar there. No, no, no. We are spending the correct food, and nectar will be going to pay either of these.
Ryebill. The ryebill's beak always curves to the right. The shape may aid it in foraging under rocks.
So we have bird feeder as a possibility. It's 3 points. We can play either of these 2. Let's see. Backyard birder is worth nothing. Closure builder is worth nothing. Nest box, nothing. Bird switch, or the site selection expert. Let's investigate this one before we decide anything. We are either playing one of these. So yeah, we are doing bird feeder. It turns out it was not as good as I hoped, but we knew it wasn't a dud, so yeah, it was a safe play. Just not a lucky one. So, do we play the Indigo Bunting or do we play the Bliss Hornbill? Do we have enough for photographer? It doesn't matter if we play it the photographer bird. We need to play viticulturist, but we are. We are playing. We don't need to play. Okay, let's look here. We are already winning in the grasslands. Green has a turn after us, so they could tie. So yeah, just to be on the safe side, let's play the Bunting. Or I mean, no, let's not do that. Let's look at where we are also losing and winning nectar. If you play with nectar in the forest, we win forest, and if green ties us for round and goal, that's a loss of net 3 points compared to green, and yeah, 3 points compared to yellow. So But there's also a net 3 difference in playing the bunting and the hornbill, since it only costs 1 egg here, so actually the bliss hornbill is the correct play. We just don't get to do the fun thing.
Blythe's hornbill. Hornbills will occupy a cockatoo nest and kick out the cockatoos.
So yeah, let's look at how this game turned out. I think we did okay. We win the nectar in all of the habitats. We have played plenty of high cost birds since the food is so abundant. And yeah, I think we did pretty well. Look, achievements and stuff. Yeah, this is over 100. Uh, 107. That's an acceptable score. I'm decently happy with that. We could have had more luck with the bonus cards we took, but all in all, it's a pretty okay score for Oceania. Thank you for watching through this game. I've been the Harbinger, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. I will see you again soon. Bye bye. Harbinger out.